Namaskar. I am Suruchi Das and you're watching Ritam. Lala Lajpat Rai, the Lion of Punjab, whose vision for India transcended mere independence, envisioned a self-reliant nation where the common man thrived and the country stood free not just politically but economically and socially. His dreams are still relevant in the India of today, an India where self-sufficiency reigns and dignity of its people is upheld through education, industry, and unity. Today, as we celebrate the birth anniversary of Lala Lajpat Rai, we reminisce a leader whose contributions went far beyond the freedom struggle. He was not just a revolutionary who fought against British rule, but a visionary who laid the foundation for an India that would be self-reliant and economically independent. Born on January 28, 1865 in Firozpur, Punjab, Lala Lajpat Rai was a man of vision, intellect and action. Known for his leadership in the Lal Bal Pal trio, alongside Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Bipin Chandra Pal, he became a significant figure in India's independence movement. But his contribution did not stop there. His commitment to the Swadeshi movement was pivotal in the fight against British exploitation. In 1894, Lala Lajpat Rai laid the foundation for what would become Punjab's National Bank, a step that exemplified his economic foresight. A man who recognized the power of indigenous banking and industry, he firmly believed that road to India's independence lay in its self-reliance, both politically and economically. The bank he helped establish continues to serve as a beacon of his vision for a self-sustained nation. Lala Lajpat Rai was not just a politician or a freedom fighter. He was a social reformer, an educator, and a journalist. His commitment to upliftment of society is seen in his relentless work for women education, Dalit rights, and social equality. He was also a staunch supporter of Vedic teachings, advocating for equal access to knowledge for all, irrespective of caste. Through his literary contributions, he became a prominent voice for India's freedom struggle. His writings, such as England's Debt to India and Story of My Deportation, criticized British colonial rule and exposed the deep exploitation of the Indian masses. His newspapers, Vande Mataram and Arya Gazette, became platforms for spreading nationalist ideas and creating awareness about the need for unity and self-rule. Yet, despite these immense contributions, Lala Lajpat Rai's legacy has often been overshadowed. His economic vision for India, which emphasized indigenous industries, protectionist policies, and agricultural development, remains highly relevant in the context of today's Make in India initiative. His belief that India must reduce its dependence on foreign goods and promote local industries for economic self-sufficiency was far ahead of its time. As we reflect on his life and work, it raises an important question. Why is the contribution of this great leader often forgotten in mainstream discussions? How can we ensure that his vision for an economically independent India is carried forward? Lala Lajpat Rai's work in education, journalism, and economic reform presents a model for how a nation can rise through self-reliance, not just in the fields of politics, but in every sphere of the society. His legacy, if remembered and embraced, can inspire future generations to carry the torch of self-sufficiency and social equality, continuing his dream for a prosperous and independent India. While India celebrates Lala Lajpat Rai today, it is crucial to remember his contributions not just to the independence movement but to India's future. His vision for economic independence and social reform should be an inspiration as India looks to navigate the complexities of the modern world.